Chief Minister Yumnam Khemchand asserts census in Manipur will be conducted only after special intensive revision. At least 6 injured in police action during protest by women vendors at Khwairamband Imakaithel, demanding census be deferred until illegal immigrants are identified through NRC. Just and Fair Delimitation volunteers locked down State Academy of Training Takyel, demanding census in Manipur after identification of illegal immigrants through NRC. And tension grips Tamenglong as Naga residents confront Assam Rifles over alleged firing at volunteer camp and destruction of civilian protection bunker in Wapong in Than village. And now the news in detail. Chief Minister Yumnam Khemchand asserted that the census in Manipur will be conducted only after a special intensive revision as informed by the Registrar General of India. He made the statement during the third day of the 7th session of 12th Manipur Legislative Assembly while moving demand number 7 for police amounting to 3,183 crore 97 lakh 49,000 rupees only after opposition MLA Kaisam Meghachandra raised policy cut motion on the demand. The Chief Minister and Home in Charge Minister Govindaj Konthaujam urged the opposition to withdraw the motion. During the discussion, K. Meghachandra expressed concern over government's plan to conduct census amid the ongoing post-conflict situation in the state. He said many families have lost their homes and livelihoods due to the violence, while internally displaced persons IDPs are still unable to return safely. He also questioned whether a proper census could be carried out under the prevailing law and order situation and urged the government to clarify its decision before the House. The opposition MLA raised 6 important issues while moving the policy cut motion on the police demand. These included progress in recovering looted weapons, ensuring free movement on national highways, preventing illegal entry of arms from other states, facilitating the safe return of IDPs, retrieving weapons looted or distributed during the unrest, and the absence of a unified statewide effort to restore normalcy. Responding to the concerns, Home Minister Govindaj Konthaujam said conducting census in the present circumstances would not be fully feasible and that the government is holding discussions through various committees. He added that security forces are maintaining strict vigilance across the state through joint mobile teams, permanent checkpoints, cordon and search operations, and area domination exercises while monitoring Myanmar border closely. The minister also said relief assistance is being provided periodically to IDPs and that long-term rehabilitation remains a priority. He noted that several looted weapons have been recovered, but around 1,000 weapons snatched from security forces are yet to be recovered. He urged the public to cooperate with the government to restore lasting peace and normalcy in the state, emphasizing that the government alone cannot succeed without unified support.
Conducting the census without completing the resettlement and the rehabilitations of the displaced family in their original places, and without identifying illegal immigrants would not reflect the true demographic reality of Manipur. Therefore, the census operation should be deferred until proper resettlement and the verification process are assured to the people. Government has failed to open the roads for free movement of the people. Point is, Government of India, particularly the Ministry of Home Affairs, has failed to effectively check the movement of illegal immigrants, arms and ammunition, narco substances along the Manipur-Myanmar borders. Government of India and the Government of Manipur have miserably failed to bring back the internally displaced peoples. Mangasubada sir, government has failed to recover large number of arms and ammunition that remain in the possession of the public, sir. Then, 6, government has failed to present a clear and concrete roadmap to restore peace and stability and the normalcy in the state, sir. I sima thambiu.
Census 2001 census asu akoi Supreme Court yo akoi isi aduga hozik census to matamda May gi tang 2023 dagi laibak thiba thodo ma thoi basina maram oiraga akoi state government honorable chief minister gleching makhada akoi gi leisure party ge level dagi su sarkar ge level dagi su census asi ladiba prevailing law and order situation sida yamning thijana conduct toba yaroi haibagi akoi yamna kana ninajari amasung masi akoi gi party gi level da akoi yam kana akoi honajari party gi level da akoi committee kayama su semjaduna akoi yam kana honajari haiduna masim dang ai thamjage IDP singi masa hebi bodo yam sumi sir subna gi sarkar khakta da inthokpidana akoi punamak collective responsibility all stakeholders in akoi lawba mathau tai habisi sir when law and order si pharakpa matam akoi punamak sungsinaraba matam akoi punamak bhap taminaraba matungda shanti laaba matung khakta IDP singsi magi yumda tangdu laitana leiba ngamgadoribani aduna tabataragadi akoi sarkar khakta inthokpiba Kaptana Yaro have a Siam Sumba, Adugumba, Wafam the Yan Tamze, Quena
SIRC, local Matunda, housing, Yum State Organda, Squee, Register General of Indiana, Census seat of Winnie Hibani. Some normal proceedings of the Union government to the Lali Sumena, discussed over the Editorona, Natian Kanzayadubu. Honorable member concerned to IDP Kangu Kasim Yum the Pasana Lakana Tausi Ibapotu Madu, I know some Zinjare. Then
At least 6 people were injured in police action during a protest by women vendors at Khwairamband Imakaithel, demanding the census be deferred until illegal immigrants are identified through NRC or a similar mechanism. In response to the JFD's announcement to launch agitation against the census, large numbers of women vendors gathered and began protesting at around 11 a.m. amidst tight security measures by the district administration and police, led by the district magistrate and Imphal West SP KSH Shivakanta. The protesters held placards with slogans like "No NRC, no census," "No census, no free movement," and "Resolve present crisis first, census after." Security forces, including RAF and other central forces, intervened, leading to a scuffle as protesters attempted to march towards BT Road. The security forces used tear gas shells and stun grenades to disperse the crowds, resulting in injuries to 5 people, including CCSK Vice President Sham Khuman and 5 women, namely Sahida, 30 of K3 Awanglekai, Elangbam Phajabi, 54 of Hairok, Akoijam Radha of Uripo Kumantem Lekai, Taurem Babina, 20 of Iroi Semba, and Roja, 30 of Patsoi Part 3. They were taken to RIMS and Raj Medicity for treatment. Many expressed angers over the police action, claiming it was excessive and unnecessary.
ngasi NRC tawdana akhoi gi census tawgani haibase akhoi praja miyam na yaningde oi census to taw ya akhoi ka sukaide tabu NRC tawdana census si haibase akhoi uji 2023 May gi tang ahum dagi chathaleriba ukina ko terrorist ki mioi singa akhoi tanthorei ba adu mioi kaya gi khum dagi laiba mioi singa sibu makhoi gi mayum da changhandana NRC tawdana akhoi kari dabata census tawdori no moi mafam chana mayum da hanjalaba matungda makhoi na uji census tawdo khoi ka choi to piroi adu hujiti census tawba yaroi illegal migrants sing mayam ama changhalaba matam jida machi khandokdana kamai tongna akhoi census siga dorino.
Just and fair delimitation, JFD volunteers have locked down the State Academy of Training, Takyel, demanding the government halt or defer the upcoming census in Manipur until illegal immigrants are identified through National Register of Citizens, NRC, or a similar mechanism. This protest marks the beginning of JFD's agitations against the government's indifference to the demand to postpone the census until illegal immigrants are identified through NRC or a similar mechanism. Speaking to reporters, JFD student wing leader Mayengbam Somorjit expressed strong apprehension that including illegal immigrants in the census and delimitation could lead to many unwanted consequences, including the loss of multiple assembly seats to illegal immigrants. He demanded the government immediately halt or defer its preparation to conduct the census and delimitation until the illegal immigrants are properly identified. Somorjit also urged the state's legislators to discuss the issue in the ongoing budget session of the Manipur Legislative Assembly to defer the upcoming government plan to begin the first phase of the census from April and declare their stance publicly. Meanwhile, a large number of protesters attempted to storm the Manipur Legislative Assembly at Chingmairong, raising the same demand. However, security forces stopped them from entering the assembly premise a few meters away, resulting in a scuffle between the two sides.
Manipur sida center masana su home minister masana su hanjan tongan PB statements in the Manipur da illegal immigrants mayamama laaga laire haibasi aduga 3rd May 2023 dagi thoiba sigi lan sida su illegal immigrants sina achoba thon bani haiba home minister gi statement phobo laigrabane ba sugumba illegal immigrants sina state sigi demography da achuk chawba chaithiang ama pidina lairingai marak sida Manipur da National Register of Citizenship si or Manabi mechanism Amatorkanda, illegal immigrants in Kantu Panatragadi, demographic invention later, indigenous peoples in the Theatrum later, and Masito, the Yarwe have a weapon, Haina Lena, Sugumba Nampu Hapuman, but Miamgi Pal Secunda, Miam, you will second among the census, don't never exercise on another, the training of Masi Manipur. Gamena, I think it already of Sung Toto, the Portman has a campaign for just and fair delimitation in my gateway. Coming with the illegal immigrants, Mayama. Pasalaganda delimitation tobagi people mama lakpasina ekoi nium chumdana mangham thoktaba assembly constituency mama mangak pa yabagi film leibase masi state gi politics ta miyam gi lengak lon da achuba chaitheng ma pirak pa yaba film maduni haidana campaign for just and fair delimitation ma kai digi thamjani.
A confrontation reportedly occurred between Naga residents and personnel of Assam Rifles at Wapong Inthan Naga village under Hautong subdivision headquarters in Tamenglong district on the morning of March 11. According to sources, the incident took place after Assam Rifles personnel allegedly fired at a camp of local volunteers and destroyed a bunker constructed by village guards to protect civilians. Sources further stated that the security personnel also seized belongings of Naga volunteers during the operation, triggering tension among the villagers. It was reported that several rounds of ammunition were fired towards the village around 11 p.m. on Tuesday night, creating fear and panic among residents. Following the incident, the residents demanded repeal of Armed Forces Special Powers Act (AFSPA) from Naga inhabited areas and called for removal of Assam Rifles from such regions, alleging that the presence of the forces has led to intimidation and insecurity among civilians. All Inpui Students Union AISU has strongly condemned an alleged incident in which personnel of the Assam Rifles reportedly fired at a camp of local volunteers and destroyed a bunker at Wapong Inthan Naga village on the morning of March 11. In a condemnation note, AISU claimed that the volunteers were peacefully guarding their ancestral land when the incident occurred, terming the action as intimidation and harassment against civilians. The union expressed concern that such incidents undermine the spirit of framework agreement between Naga people and Government of India and demanded thorough inquiry to hold those responsible accountable. AISU also urged authorities to respect the rights and land of Naga people, called for repeal of AFASFA from Naga inhabited areas, and sought removal of Assam Rifles from such regions to prevent further intimidation of civilians. A Joint Tribe Students Association JTSA, a conglomeration of all Inpui Students Union AISU, Liangmay Naga Katimay Ruangdi Manipur LNKRM, Rongmay Naga Students Organization Manipur Ransom, and Zemi Students Organization Manipur ZSOM have strongly condemned the alleged actions of Assam Rifle personnel at Wapong village under Hauchong subdivision headquarters in Tamenglong district. In a press statement issued, JTSA alleged that Assam Rifles personnel destroyed bunkers constructed by village guards for protecting civilians and also seized belongings of Naga volunteers, causing tension among locals. The association further claimed that several rounds of ammunition were fired towards the village around 11 p.m. on Tuesday night, creating fear and panic among residents, and alleged that the force's actions appeared biased as bunkers in Kuki areas remained untouched. JTSA urged authorities to clarify the reasons behind the operation and address safety concerns of the villagers. It is now time for a short break. We'll be right back.
Great opportunity for local operators. SKTV is expanding. Come and be a part of SKTV revolution with high-speed internet, IPTV along with OTT and other benefits. We are building stronger connections through franchising. Become a local cable operator and provide reliable information and entertainment to your neighbors. Unlock your growth with our technology and top-tier service. So if you're looking for exclusive partnership opportunities, then please call us at 700-5259-437 or 897-420-9157.
Welcome back. Lamsang constituency MLA Sorokhaibam Rajain stated that the ongoing crisis in Manipur might not have lasted long had the then government intervened and controlled it in time. He was speaking at the unveiling ceremony of a memorial site for Avinash Maibam and Ningthojam Anthony, who went missing after being abducted by Kuki armed persons in Kangpokpi district on November 5 of 2023. Speaking further, Rajain attributed the emergence of many youths defending themselves and their people to government lapses and misdeeds. He lamented that the crisis had taken away many children and husbands, and such occurrences might have been prevented with prompt government action and adequate security measures. The MLA noted that the situation has improved with cessation of violence and rehabilitation of internally displaced persons, but a rift remains between the two communities. He claimed that the new government is trying to restore normalcy and expressed hope that it can be restored ultimately, though it may take some time.
Tungi Manipur gi laibak lep ka dori bai khoi gi naha kaya ma tungi Manipur gi mai chunga dori ba naha kaya ma khangaudana tholakhiba maitei amasung kuki ethnic class adu daida matam dugi sarkar duna matam chana thabak paikhadaudaba matam chana law control to hudabdagi mariba punungsijaba maramdam sibu kaningba adugumba naha kayama aikoigi maitai maraktaisu kuki maraktaisu tholaga anise thengnan basina aikoigi lamdam sida mama mapa oriba kayagi asa kaihan bani macha kaya naha kaya mangi bani matamdugi sarkar leiriba singsna state force samsung central force anisna jaga singstai da khutak changsilaga nakalani mo control torom targati ngasi bawda sathariba irang se husi phawba leiroi haidana hakti haijaninge
Anthony amadi Avinash koi haugiba 2023 da mangkhreana tawraga kangpokpi romda moi leihidabagi pau tarakpani ado ngasi se sahi ahan bagi maikhum hangdokpa numit haitara yamna nungaitaba tasengna haragadi kayam poi ana matung tarakpada siguma thabak se thoktanaba sarkar amadi leiremana honaminasi.
On the other hand, social activist Kherson Thodam claimed Anthony and Avinash were kidnapped and brutally killed by Kuki armed persons after they mistakenly entered a location in Kangpokpi district while heading to Sekmai. He urged the government to prevent such future occurrences. During the function, he unveiled a memorial site for the two youths and paid floral tributes alongside JAC, local club members and Arambay Tengol volunteers. Passengers traveling along Ukhrul-Imphal route were reportedly stopped by armed militants near Mongkot-Sefu village on Wednesday. Preliminary information received from credible sources indicated that a winger van traveling from Ukhrul towards Imphal was allegedly hijacked by the armed group. In a hurried phone call made to family members, one of the elderly passengers reportedly informed that the vehicle had been forcibly stopped and that the passengers were being taken away at Shanghai and Mongkot-Sefu, small Kuki villages under Ukhrul district. Meanwhile, reports circulating on social media also claimed that several vehicles applying the Imphal-Ukhrul roads were stopped near Mongkot-Sefu village, though official confirmation from authorities was still awaited at the time of filing of this report. Meanwhile, reports also suggested that a confrontation between armed groups had been ongoing in Thoyi and Shanki hill ranges since around 9 a.m. on Wednesday. Further details are awaited. The security forces and Manipur police carried out series of operations on March 9, leading to arrest of 5 active cadres belonging to different proscribed outfits across the state. According to police sources, an active cadre of Pripak Pro, identified as Salaingamba Langbam alias Bongamba 24 of Wabagay Terapisak in Kakching district, was apprehended from More under More police station in Tengnopal district during a security operation. In a separate operation on the same day, Manipur police arrested another Pripak Pro cadre, Moirangthem Basanta alias Ba Maitei, 52 of Tauthong Mamang Lekai under Lamsang police station in Imphal West district from his residence. Meanwhile, security forces also arrested 3 active cadres of PLA from the stretch between border pillar 75 and border pillar 80. The arrested individuals were identified as Thokchom Olen Singh alias Thawai Lakpa 18 of Moidangpok Kuno in Imphal West district, a juvenile cadre from Nambol Langpok Mayai Lekai in Bisnupur district, and Ahibam Niki alias Aruba 28 of Hianglam Mamang Lekai in Kakching district. A discussion meeting was organized by Mahatma Phule Samata Pratishthan and Rashtriya Ekmata Samiti with Manipuri social activist and international player Salam Santosh Kumar at Baba Adhav Riksha Panchayat office in Pune, where he appealed to progressive organizations to raise their voices for peace in violence-hit Manipur. During the meeting, activists shared their views on the ongoing unrest, while the main outcome was formation of Friends of Manipur Forum to strengthen solidarity and advocate for peace. The organizers also announced large-scale culture program comprising Manipur-based students living in Pune to be held next week, while several social organizations expressed support and urged the government to take immediate steps to resolve the crisis. Among those present were Advocate Mohini Wadekar, Advocate Mohan Wadekar, Advocate Chandrakant Ghanekar, and Sharhad Ishanya Bharat, and Srimati Adhav, wife of veteran activist Baba Adhav. Amateur Kabaddi Federation of India (AKFI) has constituted several committees and commissions following the decision taken during its annual general body meeting held on February 25 at Hotel Sunday, Vadodara in Gujarat. As authorized unanimously by the House, AKFI President Vibhor Vinit Jain and General Secretary Jitendra Pran Singh Thakur announced formation of various bodies including a Referee Board Committee, Technical Committee, Finance Committee, Inspection Committee, Arbitration Committee, a Dispute Commission, and Affiliation Committee, along with other important panels such as Prevention of Sexual Harassment Committee, Anti-Doping Committee, Media Committee, Ethics Commission, International Relations Committee, Youth Commission, National Games Coordination Committee, Grievance Redressal Committee, and Integrity Committee to strengthen governance, administration, and promotion of Kabaddi across the country. Manipur State Kabaddi Association (MSKA) has extended congratulations to its secretary Thaunaujam Motilal on his appointment as convener of Grievance Redressal Committee of Amateur Kabaddi Federation of India (AKFI). Motilal is also a general body member of AKFI. According to MSKA, the appointment was made during AFKI general body meeting held on February 25 in Vadodara, and was later confirmed through an official order issued on March 7th. MSKA President conveyed best wishes to Motilal and expressed confidence that he would successfully carry out the responsibilities entrusted to him. Moving on to sports. Spastic Society of Manipur member Prakpam Nikhil won a bronze medal in the SL3 category at the Senior National Para Badminton Championship 2026 in Hyderabad. The Nambolawang Laikai native is currently training at Gaurav Khanna Excelia Badminton Academy, Lucknow. Nikhil's badminton journey began under coach Laishram Rinki, who introduced him to Spastic Society of Manipur Secretary Laishram Tokendra Riki. He received the Indus Tower Scholarship for students with disabilities and has represented Manipur in CP football and badminton. Nikhil also won 3 medals at the 2nd Junior and Youth National Para Championship in 2025. Primal is organizing the National Kickboxing Championship at Calicut Indoor Stadium in Kerala from April 18 to April 19. The championship will feature light contact, full contact, low kick, pro fight, and K1 rules events. Players from Manipur aged 18 and above with good fighting skills are invited to register. They may contact Nongshamay MMA and Fitness Center at Kurai Puthi Balaikai for more details. Moving on to weather report. According to ICAR Regional Center, Lamphilpad states maximum temperature was recorded at 30 degrees Celsius, while the minimum temperature was 14.5 degrees Celsius. The maximum relative humidity was measured to be 92% in the morning and 43% in the evening. And now, before we wrap up the headlines once again. Chief Minister Yumnam Khemchand asserts census in Manipur will be conducted only after special intensive revision. At least 6 injured in police action during protest by women vendors at Khairamban Imakaithel, demanding census be deferred until illegal immigrants are identified through NRC. Just and Fair Delimitation volunteers locked down State Academy of Training Takyel, demanding census in Manipur after identification of illegal immigrants through NRC. And tension grips Tamenglong as Naga residents confront Assam Rifles over alleged firing at volunteer camp and destruction of civilian protection bunker in Wapong in Khan village. That is all the news we have for now. Thank you for watching SKTV News and keep watching for more news updates.